Hey, it's OBNTV.com, channel 53, the Toni and Griff show. You know what? Sometimes it's cool to break away from the real and the Joe Osteen minute, because we talked to that lady for 15 minutes and that was the Joe Osteen minute. You understand? When you Blake, I like to just talk to Blake, and it is Testimony Thursdays on the Toni and Griff show today, and just thank God for all of us. You know, we got some interns in here, and they really went out. I love our interns, even though this their second day, but I love their faith walk. I love how they went online, saw an ad, and now they walking in it. And now I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big, like, it takes steps, Blake.
Right.
You know, Blake could tell you, Blake, if you could briefly, he been doing comedy for 14, 15 years, but Blake, tell him, and I always love this about Blake, even though it's stupid. It's my little Scarface part. But, Blake, tell him, like, where you from, homie, where you from, and what you have overcame, and how you, I love the wisdom in you now that you got to see all those things.
Oh, it's just, I come from South Central Los Angeles, growing up in the street life, selling drugs, making money, doing all the things that I was doing. A lot of people, you know, you have rehab for crack addicts, you have rehab for any type of addict in a sense, but it's a hard thing to overcome is money. And when you're making the money that I was making, they don't have a rehab for that. And the thing that, you know, when I came from the street life and was making the money that I was making, I'm talking 6 figures. And it's something hard to turn down. And the only thing that could help you with that is God. By putting something in your life that does not have that you don't hold that value to. That's something that you would just do for free, but you still got to learn to get paid to do what you do. You know what I mean?
Eric, it's awesome that you brought that up, because I was still watching the Piers Morgan interview of Joel Osteen, and I know Piers is basically a journalist and try to get those hard questions out. But what I noticed is he kept trying to push Joel to say.
Joel Osteen, ladies and gentlemen, is a pastor in America, a very popular, internationally known pastor. And yesterday on CNN, he just said our homosexuality was a sin.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. What I was talking about, that was a big issue. But I watched the whole thing.
They tried to get him to say a name, so he finally broke down and said, "Well, Elton John."
That ain't what I'm talking about. Can I finish what I'm talking about?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. The money thing.
Get to it.
The money issue, because he kept trying to say, "Well, you preach to your parishioners are broken. How much money do you have?"
Who said that? Piers?
Piers kept trying to make him.
What y'all go? Well,
no,
Piers?
he kept trying to make him feel guilty for
prospering,
for being prosperous, and he kept trying to push the guilt on him, saying, "Well, your parishioners and this, and don't you feel?" And Joel kept saying, "It's not about the money for me. I still would be happy. Money don't make me happy. I'm just fortunate enough to have this, and my parishioners are wealthy in other countries. You go to India." The people that go to his church, the person that's got the least amount of money in his church is wealthy in another country. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I always push the fact, humble don't mean hungry, but at the same time, if you ain't caught up in the dollar figure, God got you anyway.
Well, it's the society that we in that gives us the hunger for the money. You know what I mean? To get up, because I was in a poor country. Me and my wife last year we went vacation in Punta Cana.
Oh,
have you ever been to Punta Cana? It's one of the
I've
most.
been to Haiti.
Tony.
I stayed in Haiti for 6 months. Beautiful, it's right there with Punta Cana.
And it was so poor there outside of the resorts. They got these $1 million resorts all on. Me and my wife is chilling in a 5-star resort. And I'm the type of cat that I want to go see the hood no matter where I'm at.
Because
that's who I am.
All around the world.
So these people are begging us not to go.
Absolutely. They always do.
Resort. I said, look here, I'm from South Central. I ain't afraid of anything.
Okay.
Me and my wife finna rent a car. We finna go see what Punta Cana is about. Because this little thing that y'all showing ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. And
I also wanted I also wanted to feed I also wanted to feed something inside me that, you know, even though I'm over here vacationing with my wife, I want to know why I'm blessed over here vacationing with my wife. And I went to go see the inner city of Punta Cana. And I'm sitting there, and you do it, and I also do it for the jokes. But all my jokes ain't all about jokes. It's about making a point with the joke. So
Right.
one of the things that I grabbed from Punta Cana is what I saw all this poverty, but then again I saw all these people that was just happy with nothing, and that what made me think about the United States, of how our hunger for trying to pay our bills and do the rent and then just do the everyday 9-to-5 thing just to live to pay bills. I saw these people with happy faces, and I have a joke what I say. One thing that I didn't see in Punta Cana that I noticed that as soon as I got back to the United States was I saw a guy on the corner begging for food. I didn't see that in Punta Cana. I didn't see anybody with no signs saying we'll work for food or standing on the corner with their hand out
How
like
about
that.
that?
And that was true poverty. But I'm looking at this dude standing here with a sign, and he was quite healthy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of chunky dude with a sign. I'm like, nah, dude, you already ate, because I just came from poverty, and I know what it looked like. I can't. You know what I mean? And that's how America is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they can, and that's the whole thing about it is, I think in this time in our nation, America, we are starting to have to be the change we want. We're starting to have to look like what we say we're about, and I think we have a leader now that's trying to be accountable and responsible for the image that we show to other countries.
Let's sing it, baby. I love you more.